is up, everybody? Man, these sniffles just started like a little while ago, and it's I don't get it. Every time I come to a live, I got a running nose. It makes no sense, none whatsoever. So, what is going on, Alexander? Appreciate you for stopping by, homie. You are one of the best. You, um, South Tex, Prime Sport, not Prime, everyone else that comes in here every time I go live. Now I know I don't do it quite often, but I do it, right? Today's my Friday from work, so tomorrow I ain't got nothing to do. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do a late night live stream, but I'm gonna say cheers first. You can probably tell I've been drinking a little bit. I did have a White Claw earlier today. Like I got home about an hour or two ago. I mean, I've been home since like 8 o'clock. So, 8:30 I've been home. So since about 8:30, I had a White Claw, and I had that, and now I had this one. I got 2 more of these to drink. So it's gonna be a minute. So where do I begin? Where do I begin with all this? Because it's just it everything that I watch, everything that I see, like I was talking to my buddy Joey. So my buddy, you know him, Joey Shakes, my dude. Oh, we were having conversations, right? We were having conversations, and we're talking about certain people. Yeah, I'm gonna get to here in a little bit, right? Talking about certain people that say the darndest things. They say these things, and then they put it out there into the world as if they are correct. Half these people here on YouTube are especially the ones that come in here. And I'm not talking about the ones that come in here and actually know their stuff, actually talk about their team. They can talk about football. They can, they know their stuff, like the research they've done, everything that they do. And then you have guys on here that do their research or whatever it is. But it's basic research, right? And then they come on here, they try to read film, right? Like it's not actual film, it's just they're watching a game. They're watching a game and, okay, that's film. You know what I mean? Like, and when I mean watching a game, like, yeah, watching a game in film, but these guys are watching like actual ESPN, like replays with no, I mean, I don't know how to word it. It's instead of having a bird's eye view, they have the camera view. And I get it. If you know what you're looking for, you know what you're looking for. But it just cracks me up how there are people out here in the world, right, in the ether, that will basically say what they want to say and then preach it as if it's gospel. That's what they do. And if you don't agree or you can't articulate properly or have a respectable difference, they don't want to hear it. They will sit there and tell you have no idea what you're saying. And what cracks me up is when it comes to me, look, y'all know, and I've told you, football terminology, Prime Sports, another one. What is up, big dog? Appreciate you for stopping by, homie. Especially late, 11 a.m. where I'm from. So, like I've told y'all before, with me, reading defenses, looking at certain stuff, What is up, my boy? I see. I'm waiting for him to pop up on. There he is. What is up, Rafi? How's it going, bro? Appreciate you for stopping on in. Damn. Okay, well, I got a couple of. I'm waiting for a few. It's 12. So you're ahead of me. So you're on the East Coast right now. What is up, Prime Sports? Look, for now, I'm feeling. That's good, bro. As long as you're feeling better. Remember, like I told you, if you need to talk, whatever, hit me up. I will talk to you, dog, to make sure you're feeling good, to make sure you're Gucci. Now, if you hit me up and I'm asleep, I'll get back to you when I can. Never go without hitting you up, Rafi, when you want to talk. So, what's up, Alexander? My boy Joe, the man, the myth, the legend. What I was talking about just right now. And what I was saying is Joey and I had conversation. And, well, it's hilarious how some people out here in the world, right, think what they say is gospel because they know it all. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Like here in a little bit, I'm going to talk about something that just, it kind of just wants me to just take a gun to my head and go, because I read something from an Eagles fan that I was looking at and I was just like, I was in awe because now I have to sit here and defend an Eagles player that I just don't want to do. But I'm not an idiot and I can see with my own eyes what I watched all season. I would say, I mean, yeah, I watched pretty much every Eagles game, either on TV or on my phone, because I have a Dofu, I think is what it's called, app, to where it allows me to watch any sport that is on TV. I just got to go to that sport and then pick what game, and then it'll give me a link to that game to where I go. So I watched a lot of Eagles game either on YouTube or whatever link you gave me through that app. Totally free. Totally free. But I would say from what I watched, because like I said, I watched every game. From what I saw, like towards the middle of the season to the end, there's an Eagle fan out there that was that I got a screenshot of because this Eagle fan has me blocked for certain reasons. Well, that whole that what I should say is that whole department over there, the wannabes, the guys that the never wases, right? The never wases, the guys that try to aspire to be something that no one pays attention to them for, right? Nothing. Guys that let me see how do I put this? These guys that let someone else that runs that whole group get all the glory, right? Get all the glory for what they do on his channel, boosting his, I wouldn't even say views, because when I see these views, they're what? 3, 4, 1, 2. And I know I'm at 5, but it's 11 o'clock at night and where I'm from. And for me, I don't do this enough to where I have the algorithm in my favor. These people do this quite a bit. And multiple streams and multiple videos, yet, well, I should say shorts, because if you look at their videos, they don't do a damn thing, right? They don't do nothing. But if you look at their shorts, well, at one of the guy's shorts, he's getting all the glory for everything. And it's all going to his channel. And it cracks me up because these idiots don't see it. And the ringleader wants to sit there and talk about how, oh, some people are doing this with their subs and some people are doing that with their subs and they got X amount of subs, but they don't have the monetization time. They don't have the watch hours. They're buying some. It's like, bro, you are using other people's stuff that are set on your channel to boost what you're doing. Now, granted, I know we ain't talking about me because we got the numbers. We got everything we need, right? Now, the reason why I'm saying all this stuff is because, let me see. Let me bring it up. Hold on. I'm done taking the blame. Dak did not say that. Quarterback Dak Prescott has quietly voiced frustration with the front office and how Cowboys owner Jerry Jones used his contract as a reason they can't add talent on the offense. I'm done taking the blame for them, Prescott stated as contract talks are ongoing. I doubt that actually happened, to be honest with you. So, what I want to get to, actually, I'm going to get to that here in a second. Alexander, it's 12 where you're at. So that means, well, you know what? You're on the West Coast. You're in Cali. Well, actually, Cali is 2 hours. So you're not at, you're somewhere in Arizona, maybe Las Vegas. I forget what this is. But I'm going to get me another beer. And then that was crazy. That just spewed everywhere. And we can see that on the replay. Oh my God, that was a first in Boyz4Life history. That a cough came right when I had to drink. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get me another one. We'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. Georgia. So isn't Georgia on like Louisiana area? Shouldn't y'all be? Oh no, West Coast is an hour behind or 2 hours behind. East Coast is ahead. All right, I'll be right back. All right. My bad. My bad. Wow, that was ridiculous how that just like I coughed and what's up, everybody? So, what I wanted to get into, from Atlanta, I'm close to Atlanta, or you're from Georgia, you're close to Atlanta. Okay, Alexander. So the person, so like what I was saying earlier, Eagle fans. I hate that y'all, right, have to make me do this kind of stuff. So, like I said, there is a group of individuals out there. And you know what? When I was around that age, I was abrasive. I was cocky. I mean, look, I'm still an ass. I'm an asshole. I just go about it different because I'm older, right? the cockiness isn't behind the assholeness. Right now, I see with this kid is because he was recruited, right, by a certain individual who says his football stature is all of this, which I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's very easy if like I had the time to actually pay attention to everything and I can be that, right? But I mean, when I mean, y'all know me. Y'all know me. I used to be on here all the time when I worked, right? I was a certain type of employee at work. Pretty much got off on time because I was in a different department, a little bit of an easier department, right? For me, got off pretty much all the time. Was able to do, be able to stay up late and do lives and all kinds of stuff. Now, y'all don't see me doing that so much, right? Y'all don't see me doing because I stepped up there at work. I was promoted. I'm in a higher position, so I don't have a lot of time to do this kind of stuff. But yet, you have some people on here that find the time in the middle of the damn day to do this kind of crap. I mean, I don't call it crap. It's a side hobby that turns into a couple of dollars a month, which, that's cool. I love it. Guys, if you will, for me, please hit that like button for me. I got 6 people in here. Please hit the like button if you will. Games with tight end Gusta Pompey's Grandy's way. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what is that Spanish? Frank Joseph V. Oh, it's that guy, which I'm not dealing with. So there are some things said, and it's like you put things out there, and I said I was gonna troll Eagle fans. I was gonna talk crap to Eagles Twitter, troll them, right? Because there is some shit that's out there that is like, how can you say this stuff, right? You traded for him, you got him, or I don't know if you traded for him. I mean, I don't think you traded for him. I think you have him, like you picked him up in free. I mean, I don't remember. I'm not an Eagles fan, so I have no idea. But Hassan Reddick, right? Hassan Reddick. I wanted to check something real quick. Okay. So Hassan Reddick was drafted by the Cardinals in 2017. He's pretty much by the Cardinals. He's pretty much in his prime. He spent his first 3 years with the Cardinals. Then he became a Panther, and now he's an Eagle. Right? He's in his prime. And then judging from what he was with the Cardinals, right? He didn't get a lot of sacks. He got a high amount of tackles. But then you see him with the Panthers, he gets 11 sacks. Then you see him with the Cardinals. I mean, not with the Cardinals, with the Eagles. And this guy right here, Hassan Reddick. And I hate the fact that I am here backing up an Eagles player. I really am. I really am. Reddick has gotten double digits with 3 different teams. No, yeah. Cardinals 12.5, 11, 16. Yes, 3 different teams because guess what? With the Cardinals last year, they saw him as a pass rusher. They put him on the edge. I don't know if he came out there as an edge out of the draft. I don't know because 2017 I wasn't paying attention to what the Cardinals were doing, and I was more in the shit talking business, not so much paying attention to the whole as an NFL. But yes, 3 years ago, he got his first year as a double-digit sack, 12.5 with with the Cardinals, then 11 with the Panthers, and then 16 with the Eagles. Now, hold on. I mean, I didn't have time to make live streams because due to personal issues and work, and sometimes I don't feel better to do. That's fine, Rafi. That's fine. Like I said, homie, when you want to talk, let me know. 3 different teams. No one has done that. Well, I mean, you're right, obviously, but no one has moved teams like Reddick like that. You know what I mean? In that position to where they get drafted by a team, they go to one team for a year, and then they go to another team and then get another contract like that. They don't. But what I'm saying here is that I'm gonna read you this. This is coming from Big Play Slay. Well, I should say franchise. I don't know why he gave himself that dumbass name called franchise. I mean, I have no idea. Give me a second, guys. No idea why he called himself franchise, but where is it? Right here. So, formerly known as Big Play Slay. He says Hassan Reddick is a prime example of why you don't hype up good players to an why you don't hype up hype up a good player to an elite player. I don't ever want to hear anyone ever say he is in the same tier as Bosa or Parsons, which okay, he's giving credit to Parsons, when is nowhere close to their talent. He is good, not elite, big difference. Do you really? I mean, look. Hassan Reddick is going into his third team, right? Basically, his third. I don't know if the Cardinals messed around with defensive coordinators while he was there, but I do know he went from the Cardinals to the Panthers, which is 2 DCs, and then to the Eagles, which is his third DC, right? His third DC figured it out, but when you have the the D line that you have with the Eagles, you can do what you need to do with Reddick. Now, Reddick was a big reason why the Eagles broke the single season sack record this year. I'm going to take a piss. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, I'll come back. Hold on. Did you hear about Derek Carr signing with the Saints? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, I absolutely did hear about Derek Carr signing with the Saints. Before we get into that, let's keep talking about what I was talking about. And the reason why I even said what I said in the first place about these kind of people. The reason why I said what I said was because there are dumb statements that come out of every fan's mouth, right? Idiot statements. It is what it is. But when you sit there and you have a guy who has over 16 sacks, now I get it. It's all game planning on everything. I know. Because guess what? I had the same thing with my quarterback. It's all game planning. It's all scheming your receivers to be open to get those to get those high yardage throws, to get those touchdowns, to get it's all scheme. Which I don't understand why people still cannot listen to what I tell them. This is not a players' league, right? Like, it's not basketball to where you can put one guy out there and they'll dominate, right? But in this case, two guys, because you got one on offense and one on defense, right? You have a guy in basketball that can play defense and offense, and it can change the whole game. Baseball, you can't do that, period. It's because, I mean, your pitchers don't really hit unless you're in the National League. No. Football, you're not going to have just one dude. You're not going to just have one dude who changes everything for you. I haven't sneezed all day. Nothing. I'm about to sneeze again. I hate this because for like a week and a half, or since last time I've done a stream, I was not feeling. Okay, maybe that's it. I don't know. I feel another one coming on. That was like six sneezes, and now that I'm back on, I'm probably gonna sneeze again, and it's gonna piss me off. Okay, I'm hoping that's it. I'm hoping I'm done. I'm probably not. Give me. Anyway. You know what? I'm probably not gonna keep the stream going any longer. I got a couple beers to drink because of the week I had at work. I just want to sit here and say a couple things. Look, with my team, I'm right a lot of the time because I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about. I know this team and I know what Jerry's going to do and what he's not going to do. This team, look, you want to know how this team operates? You really want to know how it operates? You need to get down to the nitty gritty of everything. How did look? You got to look past the free agency. You got to look past the Jerry Joneses. You got to look past the Steven Joneses. You got to look past the Jimmy Johnsons and, what he did for this team and all that stuff, both of them combined, right? Because one does not work without the other. One does not hire the team. One does not buy the team. The other one does not get hired from the owner, right? It's all interconnected. But Jerry, right, he's gone on record and said if there is a GM that the question was asked, if there was a GM out there that performed the way he did, would Jerry keep him? And it's like, no, I would not. But you cannot fire yourself. All you can do is get better. So what does that tell me? What it tells everybody else. I'm going to do things the way I'm going to do them. Now, when you look at Jerry and what he thinks is the road to success, look at what he's doing. How did the Cowboys win the 3 Super Bowls when he first got there? If you're watching me, please in the comments let me know what you think the Cowboys did to win those 3 Super Bowls. Tell me. I would like to know. And what you think the Cowboys' strategy is for that. I honestly would like to know. Give me a second, please. Because I have this little inkling of why Jerry is the way he is. Do you remember the last big free agent the Cowboys signed and what they did? Brandon Carr, right? He was okay. He was decent, right? Nothing major, nothing crazy, nothing big, right? He was big because he came from Kansas City Chiefs, so something different, right? He was decent. He was good. But he wasn't what we wanted. And then before that, well, actually, I should say, after Brandon Carr, we traded up for Morris Claiborne. I don't know why we traded up for a corner, but we did. He ended up to be shit, right? Brandon Carr there, he's halfway decent. And then what happened before that? Oh, that's right. We mortgaged the future in 2009 when we traded for Roy Williams. And I'm going to be honest with you. At that point in time, because what he did at Texas and what he was doing with the Lions, I was shocked, surprised, and happy. Because guess what? We had Roy Williams, we had Romo, we had Witten, right? I was good. I was happy. And then along came Miles Austin, which he should have developed into a 3, or a 2 option or 3 option, because you had, guess what? You had Jason Witten there. You had Terrell Owens. Romo had guys there, right? Not like what Dak has. Not even close. Not even close. Like, I would literally take Dez and T.O. over basically any receiver that is there right now with Dak. But let's not get it twisted. If Tony Romo had a Terrell Owens type player, a CeeDee Lamb type player, a Dez Bryant type player, game over. If he had a Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, and CD with Romo, game over, right? But what I want y'all to understand here, people, right? What I need y'all to understand is that the Cowboys with Jerry Jones, right? Uh, Jerry Jones, Jimmy Johnson there as coach, who was pulling on the strings. Look, Jerry Jones, Jimmy Johnson, they go way back to Arkansas. Jimmy Johnson did what he did in Miami. Now you bring Jimmy to the Cowboys. Right? Now you bring him to the Cowboys. Give me a second, people. So y'all need to understand this. The Cowboys did what they did through the draft. And Jerry Jones is still stuck in that past that era to where I'm going to do everything through the draft. And then I will sign and pick up bargain basement type players. Low risk, high reward, right? Type of guys. Which has not worked at all. So, like I said, Jerry is stuck in that little realm, right? Of trading for players, not trading for players. Sorry, talking shit to some Eagle fans out there. But you know what? I'll probably get to this later on another day. I'm getting hungry. So, guys, I'm gonna head on out of here. I'm gonna come back when I got a little bit more material to talk about. But I am hungry. I am buzzing. Might probably come on around next Friday. My boy, Where You Hiding, is gonna be on the channel. We are gonna talk. We are gonna hang out for about an hour or so. So make sure you're here next Friday. I'm gonna do more streams this weekend. Probably do one tomorrow, but next week, make sure you're here, guys. All right, guys. I'm gonna head on out. Y'all have a good one. Peace. I have never in my life felt so uncomfortable. Jesus Christ. Anyway, this is the best.